Irina's quest is a rather short one that can be completed early on in the game. Upon completion, you will be rewarded a +8 halberd as well as obtain some other cool weapons as you progress through the quest. Irina is also the first maiden you encounter that dies, and therefore she can be utilized in White Mask Vare's quest to complete the Lord of Blood's favor step. Join me now in learning of the tragic tale of Irina. Your first interaction with Irina will be at the entrance to the Weeping Peninsula right after you cross over the Bridge of Sacrifice near the marker shown. Begin speaking with her and she will tell you of how she narrowly escaped Castle Morne to the south. She needed to escape as there is an ongoing slave revolt happening within its walls. She will then tell you how her father stayed behind to fulfill his duty and how she fears for his life. She will then ask for you to deliver a letter to her father. Accept her request, upon which she will give you Irina's letter to be taken to her father. Continue south where Castle Morne awaits you. Upon arriving at the castle, begin clearing it out, making your way to the marker on the map as shown to find Irina's father, Edgar. Speaking with him, he will inform you that it is he, Edgar, warden of the castle as ordained by Godric himself. Continue to speak to him and he will confirm what Irina told you. The misbegotten slaves have rebelled and are very close to overthrowing the castle. He will gift you a sacrificial twig before you are prompted to hand over Irina's letter to him. He informs you that he can't leave yet as he must protect the treasured sword of Castle Morne and make sure it does not fall into the wrong hands. Once it is safe, he will leave and reunite with Irina. Continue through the castle until you reach the southernmost point where you will find the boss and assumed leader of the slave revolt, Leonine Misbegotten. Defeat him and you will be rewarded with a legendary weapon, the Grafted Blade Greatsword, which oddly resembles something else by George R.R. Martin. This sword is, of course, the treasured sword of Castle Morne that Edgar sought to protect. Having saved it from falling into the hands of the Misbegotten, return to Edgar to discuss what's to come next. Return to speak with Edgar. He will be in the same location as before near the marker as shown. He will be quite pleased that you kept the sword out of the hands of the Misbegotten, and since the sword is safe in your possession, he can finally leave the castle to live out his days with his precious daughter, Irina. Return to where you first met Irina near the marker shown. This time, you will find Edgar kneeling over Irina's slain corpse. Speaking with Edgar, he blames himself for his daughter's death and vows revenge on those that took her life. Now that Irina is dead, her spilled blood can be used to complete White Mask Vare's quest step, the Lord of Blood's favor. Make sure to check out my video on how to complete his quest for further assistance. You can now proceed to your final encounter with Edgar. To complete the quest, proceed to the Revenger's Shack in western Liurnia as shown on the map. Approaching the shack will cause Edgar to invade you. Engage with him in a battle to the death. Once he dies, you will be rewarded a Shabriri grape, signifying he pursued the Three Fingers after Irina's death, his +8 halberd, as well as 5 raw meat dumplings. This completes Irina and Edgar's stories. If you liked the video or found it helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell. If you need help with any other quests, make sure to check out my quest playlist. New quests coming every week. As always, have a good one, and I'll see you next time.